because our fear of losing our income and our livelihood is so much stronger than whether we abuse and ruin our children. And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? You even have avoidant parenting. You have parents, we have mothers, single mothers, that they will say, I've been working. It's avoidant parenting. So sometimes you work so much so that because you don't know how to be a parent. So what you'll do is let the kid raise itself, or the TV raise its kid, or the school raise its kid, and pray that they come out right. And your excuse in the end will be, I had to work. I had to provide for you. But what it was is, I don't even know how to deal with your emotions because I don't know how to deal with what's going on with me.
You teach. That's
And
really
so,
good. That's
yeah.
really good. Go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
Oh no, that was it. I just wanted, because you were right in the sense, but I think it's very much selective, right? We have more patience with the outside world, and that's where it says, like,
Because we have something
a
to
woman in
lose.
her relationship will say, I don't know what my man needs, but you're able to read the room at your job. You're able to be the work wife at your job. You're able to make sure your boss got everything that he needs at his job, right? You know your job's vision and you execute that, but you can't execute the vision that your husband gave you, or what? Like, what are we doing here? Or now you're so exhausted from doing it for somebody else, you can't do it in your own home? I mean, those are the realities of it. We just got to look at it. People be avoidant living. They avoid living the life that they said they signed up for. They said that they wanted this, but you don't even know how to execute it because you probably never seen it. You've seen what you saw on TV. But when you get into it, do you really want to do this? The hardest question you could ever ask your kid is, do you think I'm being a good parent to you? How many parents ask that question?
I
Because the
did.
kid gonna say, hey, I think you work too much. I don't
Yeah,
think you spend enough time with me.
I did
You
that,
know?
and
Did you?
yeah, I did that before I started the Humble Dad podcast. I did that, and I asked them like, how am I doing as a dad? And they had told me I wasn't doing well, you know. And
Yeah.
I asked them, okay, so where is it that I need to change? And they Gianna, she recalled the day that I did it wrong. She told me exactly what it was. And I still remember to this day what it was. And that was probably when she was 8. That was like maybe 7 years ago, maybe 9,
Mhm.
something like that. And so you're absolutely right. It's very selective. And I hope and pray that people, when they listen, that we're trying to coach y'all on how to change your behavior. And it's really a matter of a heart, right? It's a
Mhm.
heart change that has to take place, really is what we're asking. Okay.
Yeah.
And hopefully people can have a heart change so their behavior changes, and then it rolls over into their children. Because remember, we are those of us that have children, or pouring into children, we are uh, managing someone else's spouse, right? Shout out to Kirk Cameron. That's where I learned that from.